Good afternoon. I'm Michael Salzman, Coordinator of the Fine and Performing Arts for the Syosset Schools. I want to thank you for joining us this afternoon for a concert to stand up against racism and hate. Our community, our region, our entire nation have been appalled by recent increases in incidents of hate, prejudice, and violence aimed at Asian Americans and those from the Pacific Islands. Our teachers and students have decided to use the power of music to help us to heal and to come together and to stand up against all forms of racism and hate. They've already raised more than $3,000 for the charity Hate is a Virus, and we'd like to ask you to consider helping us to continue to raise even more for this important charity. If you've seen this flyer, then you have a link that you can click on to donate. And if you're watching us on YouTube, there should be a link in the comments that you can click on to help us raise money for this important cause. I want to thank our incredible orchestra teachers, Jeannie Chung, Cindy Song, and joining us, Teresa Ruggles. And at this time, I'd like to turn the event over to our fabulous students and their teachers. Thank you.
Hate crimes against the Asian American Pacific Islander community have been on the rise. There have been 3,800 anti-Asian hate incidents this past year, including racial slurs and physical attacks. Incidents of Asian American hate are not new, but the pandemic has exposed the ugliest forms of fear and ignorance.
We are worried about our parents and grandparents who may be subjected to racism carrying out daily errands. No one should be afraid to go out to the store for groceries or to just go out for a walk.
We think about our Asian American friends and classmates and how they could be one day targets of racism or discrimination. We think about our younger siblings and how hateful comments could be directed towards them on the playground.
So we stand here in solidarity today with our Asian American classmates, teachers, and community. Through this concert, we are here to show you that we are ready to speak out and act against all forms of racism. We are young, but we are not powerless. Join us in taking a step towards creating a society without hatred based on race.
To our students, we hear and feel your fear and anger. You are the future, and we truly believe that you have the power to change our society. We are inspired by your desire to condemn hate and racial injustice and to stand up for what you believe is right. It takes strength and courage to fight for your beliefs, and we are proud to see you all doing so today. When I reached out to Ms. Soon-Hee Newbold a few weeks ago, telling her about our cause and our plans to perform her pieces for this concert, she responded with the following quote: "Don't let the world define you. Show others your true worth by finding the best version of yourself. Rise above the ignorance and let your actions do the shouting." And today, you are doing exactly that.
By performing in this concert and raising funds for Hate is a Virus, you have already made an impact by raising awareness within our community. We would like to thank Mr. Salzman and our principals, Ms. Burgett and Mr. Bonanno, for responding to our idea for this concert with complete enthusiasm. We would also like to thank Dr. Rogers, the Board of Education, and the Syosset staff for their endless support. A special thank you to Matt Wurtzel and Andrew Montanti for the time they took to help us record this concert today. Thank you everyone for watching our concert and for donating to our cause. Your presence and your contributions demonstrate that Syosset is a diverse community that promotes inclusivity and equity in our schools and in our society.
Today, we'll be playing 3 pieces for you. All 3 of these pieces were written by Asian American composer Soon-Hee Newbold, whom I was fortunate enough to meet. She was extremely kind and gave some of the best advice not just about music, but about life in general. Our first piece is Dragon Dances and will be conducted by Mrs. Ruggles, then Honor and Glory, conducted by Mrs. Song, and finally Blue Fire Fiddler, which will be conducted by Mrs. Chung.
wherever you are, could you please give these amazing students and their teachers a round of applause, because wherever you are, they'll hear you. So please. Thank you for joining us for this very, very special concert. The power of music is so strong in these young people, and you can just feel their emotion and their power and their strength. All right, so thank you very much. Please consider donating, and have a great day.